Check 1, 2, 3.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Keaton, you are covered in ketchup. Did you not wash your face?
Yes.
Okay, so who wants to start? Should I start this week or should you start this week? You want me to start this week?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome everyone to this week's episode of the Mickey Shorts and More podcast. My name is Steve.
And my name is Keaton.
And we are here to talk all things Mickey Mouse, the Mickey Mouse shorts, specifically the Mickey Mouse shorts produced by Paul Ruddish over the last 5, 6 or so years. So each week we talk about a new episode of the Mickey Mouse shorts. We are going from the very beginning all the way up till current. And this week we are on season 1, episode 7, called what?
GASP, and that means we're talking about water.
So Keaton, how goes your Sunday?
Good. I did my Sunday afternoon game.
Which is what?
Disney Infinity.
Yes, you've been having a good day of Disney Infinity. What have you been playing with today?
Battling Marvel characters and training.
Aha, there we go. Now this has been a fun weekend for you. What did you do yesterday? Oh, don't pull that out.
Pool party.
Ooh, you had a pool party?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. See, this has been a busy weekend. It's like for me, I was filming a commercial on Friday night and part of Saturday for a festival near us. And then last night, I got to go and be a death trooper at our local baseball game for our minor league team here in Oregon. So I got to dress up. It's definitely hot in a death trooper costume when it's 90 degrees outside at a baseball game. But somebody's got to do it. And it's always fun. Taking lots of pictures. One thing I find really fascinating and really interesting is the fact that when you're a costumed character, you can pretty much do anything you want at a place like a baseball game. Now, if I'm going to the baseball game as a regular Joe citizen, there's no way I can, get behind the counter of the concession stand or, go bug the people at the information desk. But you get in a costume where there's a mask on your face, you can do anything you want. And it suddenly has become part of the entertainment, which makes it really fun to do. Took about a zillion pictures. It was a fun night, but yeah, very, very, very hot. So, Keaton, what are we going to talk about this week?
Water.
Water? How are we going to talk about water?
Because Mickey's fish Gobbles doesn't have any water.
Yeah, now, do fish typically survive when there's no water around?
No.
No, fish have to have water in order to survive. So let's at least tackle the basics of this particular episode so that way everyone's on the same page. This is, like we said earlier, this is season 1, episode 7. It's officially titled GASP. The official show summary says, Mickey must save his pet fish after a pesky cat causes the fish bowl to break. Uh-oh. How is Mickey going to save his fish?
Bathtub.
Well, we're about to find out. The original air date for this particular episode was July 26, 2013. The episode is written, and the story was written by Clay Morrow. It was storyboarded by Clay Morrow. It was directed by Clay Morrow. And as a fun point of trivia, the voice of Gobbles is none other than D. Bradley Baker. Now, Keaton, you probably don't know D. Bradley Baker. But as a Star Wars fanatic, I definitely know D. Bradley Baker because on the Clone Wars series, he plays the voice of all the clones. So he's big into Star Wars. He's big into pretty much all things animation. So if you look at his resume, there's a ton of kids shows on there. But he's doing lots of weird voices as the fish. So Keaton, y'all ready to watch some Mickey Mouse?
Ready.
Okay, he's got the headphones on. He is ready to go. He's going to listen along. I'm going to provide my commentary of the episode. Tonight we're watching on YouTube. So are you ready for a countdown, Keaton?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Hit play. Mickey Mouse in GASP. Here's Mickey's apartment this time. And Mickey's playing with his fish, Gubbles. He's throwing in a stick. Gubbles is fetching the stick. This is quite the fish. He is so excited. Oh, he can do tricks too. He can sit. He can roll over. He can fetch bones. Oh, that makes him fat. He can't fit back in his bowl. He's gonna need a bigger bowl. Now, as Mickey's talking about this, suddenly we see Figure the cat from Pinocchio. The cat's trying to get in. She's gonna eat Gubbles. No! Gubbles is trying to get away. Mickey, meanwhile, is on the phone trying to order a new dish, completely oblivious to the fact that the cat is completely getting ready to eat the fish. She's pulling him out of the bowl. Oh, this is about to happen. He's got her. He's eating her. Mickey's like, oh no! Swipes at her with the broom. Now he's kicked her out of the house. But the bowl has broken, and the fish has no water. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, where can we find water? Oh, the sink's broken. We're going to get the big jug of water, but it's spilling everywhere and not getting on the fish. And it's still dry. What's he going to do now? He's looking through the fridge. Oh, he's throwing ingredients left and right. Oh, he bonked a pan. Oh, no. Now the egg fell on Gubbles. Oh, now it actually rolled in the breadcrumbs. Now it actually rolled into butter. Now lemon. Oh, and then it fell in the frying pan. Oh, no. What's going to happen? Ah! Gubbles, it's a real fish.
A real fish.
A real cooked fish. Oh, he's giving it CPR. He's going to try to bring it back to life. Oh, he inflated it. But now it's like a balloon. It's flying all over the apartment. And where does it land?
Tub. I was right. The tub.
You were right. You landed in the tub. Oh, he's realizing this is a great idea. Oh, don't make the water too warm, though. Gubbles is just about to jump in the water. Yay, everything's going to be perfect when out of the blue, whoosh, here comes that cat. He just ate the fish. What? Mickey is not a happy camper. He's about ready to beat that cat up. He's chasing that cat. Gubbles is inside the cat, bouncing around. Uh-oh. It's a little bunch of skeleton fish. Mickey and the cat are fighting. It's crazy. Oh, he suddenly has an idea. He's like, Gubbles, fetch. And whatever Gubbles is doing inside the cat is affecting the cat from the outside. The cat's rolling around. Oh, it's beating the cat up. And suddenly, out comes Gubbles to fetch his bone. Ha-ha. Now Gubbles is attacking the cat. The cat is scared to death. The cat is jumping out the window. He's out of there. And he's like, yeah, and stay out. Okay, now we're all better. Oh, nope, Gubbles still has no water. And he's quickly dying. He's got to do something. But wait, he left the tub on. Ah, it's filling with water. The whole apartment.
Do not try that at home.
Do not try that at home, exactly. But now his whole apartment is flooded. And he and Gubbles can swim around forever. That's the world's biggest fish tank right there. Whoo! What do you think?
Good.
Why is that so good?
Because the bathtub part.
Yeah, no, good. No, this is an episode we watch on a regular basis. I always let Keaton pick which episode he wants to watch as he's getting ready for bed. And this one is a common one. This is one that you pick more than on a regular basis. Why do you like this episode?
Because Mickey tries to give his fish water.
Yeah, so it's entertaining, and we kind of feel sorry for Gubbles. Now, Gubbles does become somewhat of a recurring character. Gubbles will be back a few years from now in another short. What's the second Gubbles one called?
It's called Flushed.
Yes.
And tell us why it's called that.
Well, because Gubbles accidentally gets flushed down the toilet.
Yes.
Mickey must save the day for his poor fish.
Yes, again. He did it again.
But we will talk about that next time. Now, one of the things that I always think is funny, and they've done this quite a bit here at the beginning of the run of the series, but they occasionally have these really quick flashes to real life shots. So in this one, we have Gubbles, who is going through this comedic scene where he's, Mickey's searching everywhere in the fridge, trying to find something to use to save him. And he's chucking up, breadcrumbs. He's chucking up the egg. He's chucking up all the things you would typically cook a fish in. And then Gubbles falls in the frying pan. And what do we see when he actually cut away from the frying pan? A real life cooked fish. Not a cartoon one, the real life one, lying there looking dead in the pan, ready to eat, which is just a kind of a fun comedic style to help tell the story. Really sense the panic in Mickey's, Mickey not wanting his fish to die. Now, a few random notes from the episode. This is the second episode that only has Mickey Mouse in it. The first one was Tokyo Go. So most of the time we have, Mickey and friends in these episodes, but occasionally it's just Mickey Mouse. Or in this case, Mickey and his fish. Now, this is the first time the cat has been in the Mickey shorts. Keaton, do you remember the cat's name?
Figaro?
Yeah, the cat is Figaro, which we know from Pinocchio. So good to see him making an appearance in the Mickey shorts.
Wait, Figaro is actually Minnie's cat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So we've gone from Pinocchio to Minnie's cat to now someone who's driving Mickey Mouse nuts. And this is the only time that we see Figaro as a villain of an episode. So that's kind of a different twist for him. Usually he's the cute little cat. Now, one other nod that really stands out to me is just something fun, which kind of flashes me back to my past personally, is the scene when we've got the fish now stuck in Figaro's stomach. The fish is in there, he's freaking out, and as he's freaking out, he's kind of backing up through the stomach, and what you see is suddenly a skeleton, an old fish skeleton appear, and then another, and he's kind of running backwards, freaking out through this series of skeletons. And it just takes me back to that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark when Marion is trapped in the skeleton room just outside of the Well of the Souls, and she's kind of stepping backwards into more and more and more skeletons. I don't know if that's exactly what the animators were going for, but that's certainly what it reminded me of. Kind of a fun kids nod to that little scene. One of the things that I'm going to take issue with briefly here, when I'm doing research for this show, I'm kind of looking up, I'm searching online for different references for, each week's episode and seeing what other people think. And I don't know where this quote came from. It's just, one of those things on a wiki page somewhere. It says, "This is the first Mickey Mouse short in Disney history where Mickey actually shows cruelty to cats." Now, my reaction to that is going to be a big no. Obviously, whoever wrote this has never seen Steamboat Willie, because there, as drawn by Walt Disney himself, you can see Mickey picking up a cat by the tail, swinging it around his head like it's a lasso, and then playing animals like they're musical instruments. So I love the demented humor that Paul Reddish and company show in this particular series of cartoons, but sometimes you don't have anything versus what Walt Disney himself drew and voiced from the original Steamboat Willie. Really, really messed up humor. I love it, love it, love it. But this was not the first time in the history of the Walt Disney Company that Mickey showed cruelty towards animals, specifically cats. Go watch Steamboat Willie. Okay, so that's really, not much to this episode. Mickey tries to save the fish. I think it's funny that the fish... It's Gubbles. And Gubbles acts almost like a dog would. It's doing tricks like a dog would. It's jumping up. It's even getting milk bones, which, since when do fish eat milk bones? But apparently Gubbles really likes his milk bones. So... there's just so much really weird humor in Mickey Mouse cartoons that just doesn't really make sense in the real world, but that's what makes it fun to watch in the cartoons. Anything else you'd like to add, Keaton, to this week's episode?
Nope.
Okay, so now it's time for a new feature of the show that we want to add. This will give Keaton a chance to really show off some of his new comedic chops that he seems to be displaying. So we're going to call this
Keaton's Joke of the Week.
All right, Keaton, what do you have for us this week?
What do you call a one-legged hippo?
I don't know. What do you call a one-legged hippo?
A hoppo!
All right, nice one. So that is
Keaton's Joke of the Week.
What do you say we wrap up this episode?
Thanks everyone for watching and have a great day.
Okay. So, a few tidbits for me. Remember that you can go to our website to listen to all of our episodes. That's MickeyShortsAndMore.com. Also, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, on YouTube, on Google Play, on Stitcher, or you can subscribe through your podcast player of choice. In all cases, just search for Mickey Shorts and More, and you will find the show. In between episodes, you can connect with us online. You can look for us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Again, just search for Mickey Shorts and More, and you will find all of those accounts. Feel free to send us a message if you have particular comments on an episode. We would love those, and we can use those in future episodes. Just email the show at mickeyshortsandmore@gmail.com. Or if you don't want to type and you want to talk instead, leave us a voicemail at 541-321-0472, and we can feature that on a future upcoming show. Here at the Mickey Shorts and More podcast, covering all things Mickey Mouse shorts and occasionally more. I think that's going to do it for this week. Thanks everyone for listening. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye. Dun.